Well, hello and welcome one and all to what is a very special day on the English football scene. It's the day Arsenal meet Manchester United, two giant institutions of the game that also happen to be amongst its most decorated. This a fixture which has been globally recognised as one of the defining rivalries of recent years. Rivalry often personal between managers and players, and down to the fact that both have so excelled. Every game akin to gladiatorial combat and decorated with wonderful attacking football, crunching physicality. Faces have come and gone and rivalry has entered into a new era, but there is one thing that never changes, and that is the fact that neither of these sides can bear the idea of losing to the other, and that on its own a factor sufficient to make this utterly unmissable. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
And already we're underway here. Moved on forwards. Nuno Mendes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hoisted in. And Dyke spots it and intercepts. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella, Suarez, I've always been a huge fan of, Peter.
And the finish! Goal! Manchester United!
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Yeah. Oh, good-looking ball. Good read, needed to be. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Hullet. Eto'o. And that is expertly dealt with. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. David Villa. David Villa takes control of it and he's on the move. Now, who's going to be first to this? Platini. And the shot! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Driving forward. Nuno Mendes. Mendes charging forward down that flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he was quick to react. Up towards the front line. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Vitinha, David Villa, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. David Villa, given the lift of his... He's had a hit! He scores! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on. Maldini gets it away. Beckenbauer. Oh, that's nice. Luis Suarez. Good ball over the top. De Jong.
There will be 1 minute added time.
No, again, there's no way through. He could be in here. David Villa gets through on his own. Can he finish? Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Manchester United ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Substitution in progress.
And we're off again. And it's Luis Suarez. And he was alert to it. He can get that clear. Bellingham. Fiddles it through. It's Eto'o! Van Bouten with the clearance. Now it's Bellingham. Good spot, he's seen the... Eto'o! Vitinha. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Suarez. Pull it. Mendes gets it clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. Luis Suarez. Platini.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he welcomes it in. He's got the shot away! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Pull it. Now it's De Jong. Now it's Luis Suarez. Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's going to go a long way. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pullet being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vitinha. Yeah, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifted one! He's done very well to get to that.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. Van Bouten. Vitinha. The ball's gone astray. Showing good feet. Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That has been cut short. And now they can clear their lines. Beckenbauer producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Hullet. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Vitinha. Number 7,
Bellingham.
Franz Beckenbauer.
Manchester United perhaps
Number
wondering what the best
23,
time is for their
Daniel
next
Van
substitution.
Breuten. Coming on the field.
Conte.
Number 8, Figo.
Platini.
Number 13,
Platini going
Conte.
face to face with his great rival.
Number 19, Costa Curta.
Terrific
Substitution.
header! Caught offside that time. Well read, nice interception. Seedorf. Platini. And it's Hullet. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No, that's been intercepted. Seedorf. Real chance! Sticks it away! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in...
That could spell trouble. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Davids. Bellingham.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Arsenal need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And he can clear it away. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Nuno Mendes really added the width there, thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Thuram has been indicated.
Bellingham, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking here to chip it through. And that interception. And time is up. Manchester United pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. David Villa, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game, Reflections?
Manchester United really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, it is undoubtedly one of the most eagerly anticipated fixtures in the English game, as two historical heavyweights square up to each other, ready to go blow for blow in what remains one of the game's intense rivalries. There are some that argue, and with some validity, that the significance of this fixture has diminished to a small extent since its heyday. Oh, shooting chance! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply
great hit! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Has a look and plays it forward. He has found the way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Seedorf charging forward, the ball at his feet. Beckenbauer. Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Platini unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Davids. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard. Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you...
Just the goalkeeper to beat, and the shots! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes...
David Villa! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Yeah, the ball's gone astray. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Bellingham. Hazard. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Eto'o really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Might be danger here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Suarez. Bellingham tries a shot. He's got a goal. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Eto'o. Oh, perfectly measured that.
That's going in strongly.
Vitinha. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played into space out wide. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Platini with the short one. Showing good feet. Nuno Mendes. Now that looks a decent ball. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Seedorf, 2 assists to his credit already. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Platini. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Eto'o. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And he's intervened well there.
There will be 3 minutes.
It could.
added
It's
time.
Luis Suarez! And it's a goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rudiger spots it and intercepts. And the ball's a good one here. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on.
We're down, but
This
we're
is
far from
insanely
out.
good.
Now let's all rally behind the boys and show them a bit of support. Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Vitinha nicked it back promptly. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Bellingham is in a really good position out wide. Oh, they can break here. He could be in here. Oh, no joy this time. David Villa. Beckenbauer. Shifted it to the flank. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
In comes the cross. And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Cleared away. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter...
Great chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckenbauer. Platini. He's in plenty of space here.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Pull it. And that is masterful defending. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 17, Vitinha. Number 7, Franz Beckenbauer.
Manchester
Number
United
23,
perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Raul. Number 8, Figo. Number 13,
Stood up well to him
Conte.
there.
Number 19, Costa
Now it's
Curta.
Bale.
Substitutions taking place.
Brilliantly cut out. Raul. Platini. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Davids. De Jong.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Figo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Figo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Pass somewhat off target. He's picked his way through. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion.
He's had it! No mistake! Right back in the game!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Number 3, Van Dijk.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. Arsenal can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Oh, super ball! He's got the shot away! It's in! 2 minutes, and we're all square again!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
Backward it goes. Now it's Raul. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Manchester United, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. This to complete the turnaround. And they've turned it round! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Shot a goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. All hands on deck for this one. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Cristiano Ronaldo walking off with the spoils, richly deserved.
Please put your hands
So
together,
there it
everyone,
is.
and give
What
our
struck you
boys a
most
round
about
of
that?
applause for
Manchester
John
United.
Well, hello and welcome one and all to what is a very special day on the English football scene. It's the day Arsenal meet Manchester United, two giant institutions of the game that also happen to be amongst its most decorated. This a fixture which has been globally recognised as one of the defining rivalries of recent years. Rivalry often personal between managers and players, and down to the fact that both have so excelled. Every game akin to gladiatorial combat and decorated with wonderful attacking football, crunching physicality. Faces have come and gone and rivalry has entered into a new era, but there is one thing that never changes, and that is the fact that neither of these sides can bear the idea of losing to... Can he finish? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eto'o. And the finish! Sticks it away! Looks offside, I think. Yup, the flag is up.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Raul. Mendes picks it up out wide. Up he goes! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Beckenbauer chooses to go cross-field. Back into the middle. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Neither side yet able to find the net. Nuno Mendes. Quarter of an hour played. And he gets rid in a hurry. Platini with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's played it back.
That's good pressure, it gave him no other choice.
Nuno Mendes. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Nuno Mendes with the cross. A searching ball that into space. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah.
Great chance! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nice. He's had a shot! That's another chance! Goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And it's Baggio. Hullet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He could be in here. And that was very necessary. It's a throw-in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That's played into space.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Thuram. Beckenbauer. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
David Villa. And he's there to get it away. That'll be a throw-in. Looking tidy in possession here. He can get that clear.
Added time.
Nuno Mendes. That's a sharp pass. And they can counter here. Oh, that's well spotted. Platini. Great ball if he can get there. And the shot! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Substitutions taking place.
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Davids, and he's been shifted off it. David Villa. Davids makes the interception. Azar thinks one through, neatly clipped into space. And now they can clear their lines. He's a sharp little ball here. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. So what can they make of this? Hullet tries a shot! No mistake! The second half sparked straight into life.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
This is threatening to become a really good... He's got tall!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Crossed in again. And he's taking no chances there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on to replace him is number 13.
Bullet being hunted in packs. Now the
Substitution in
finish!
progress.
And he's straight offside.
Substitution.
Arsenal making consecutive changes here. Cristiano Ronaldo gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gets his pass away. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Just eases him off the ball. Rudiger. Davids cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Arsenal are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Seedorf gets across to intercept that. pull it. Conte, Saliba gets a foot in here. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Mendes looking to hit the byline here. It's a mighty effort! And that would have won it.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o. He's got away. A lot of space ahead of him.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's through, now is he in? Oh, shooting chance! And he's heaved it away. Looking for the run. Shot a goal! That's going to go a long way. Rudiger cuts it out. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now there's a fine ball. Platini. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That is a great pick out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Eto'o. He's through here. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, what a ball he's in here. Shapes to shoot. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Great position here. Raul with the clearance. And he was quick to react. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Nuno Mendes. He gets big. It's in. Irrepressible. Imperious. That's what makes him what he is.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a...
And that will be it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Cristiano Ronaldo. A huge performance, answering the call. Well, how will we look back on that?
Manchester United really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Well, hello and welcome one and all to what is a very special day on the English football scene. It's today Arsenal meet Manchester United, two giant institutions of a game that also happen to be amongst its most decorated. It's a fixture which has been globally recognised as one of the defining rivalries of recent years. Rivalry often personal between managers and players, and down to the fact that both have... And the shots!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Arsenal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Distributed tidily. That has been knocked clear. Well, they've got it again.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Platini. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Oh, that is rather wayward. All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Thinks one through. Can he get onto this? So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, what can I say about this guy, Luis Suarez? An elite striker with an insatiable will to win, whether through that panache and shine he can produce or sheer bloody-mindedness at times. He'll relish a duel or two with that defence, looking for anything he can to feed on.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Pull it. That's a good ball out wide. That has been cut short. Cruyff. Eto'o. Now it's Eto'o. Thuram getting this one clear. No goals as yet. Raul. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Cruyff. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Luis Suarez, and he's managed to get free. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that should get the job done. And it's Maldini. Eto'o. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Maldini. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now then, the ball's come loose. Seedorf. Suarez goes steaming forward. Beckenbauer. Raul. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And Mendes. He's a sharp little ball here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Vieira. Pull it. Seedorf. Luis Suarez. That's an excellent interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. Oh, perfectly measured that. Luis Suarez! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Suarez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And it's Gullit. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Gullit. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He can run onto that. That's going to go a long way. Van Dijk. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Christian tries a shot! Luis Suarez. That's good vision. Now it's Eto'o. He can get that clear. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then.
He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Gullit. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, and he's through the middle. There's no flag. Hits one! There it is!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Platini, Beckenbauer, and here's Raul. Nice interception, well timed. Raul, and here's Batistuta. Gullit looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cruyff. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Seedorf is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked.
And Gullit! They've done it! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
He's through here. Look at the space here. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he spark a counter here? And he was quick to react. And it's Batistuta. Platini. Just about up to 75 minutes. Can he put it away? Sticks it away! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Batistuta really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Number 23.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Van Dijk. Coming on the field, number
Back
8.
into the middle.
Figo.
Oh, smashing header!
Vitinha.
And that could come back to haunt them.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Number 2, Ibrahima Konate. Number 11, Arasi. Substitutions taking place.
And it's Shevchenko. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Platini. Great ball and a decent hit! He scored! Do not write them off! Back they come! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious and all but unstoppable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
David Villa. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That is good alertness. That is a little undercooked. That's a nicely measured pass. Chance! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And now he has two. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And that is as far as it goes. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, it is undoubtedly one of the most eagerly anticipated fixtures in the English game, as two historical heavyweights square up to each other, ready to go blow for blow in what remains one of the game's intense rivalries. There are some that argue, and with some validity, that the significance of this fixture has diminished to a small extent since its big header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
It's a good foot in there. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Cruyff. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper.
Pull it. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes is wide and looking to get onto this. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's onside. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters. And
the shot! Goal! Arsenal!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Vieira. Lobbed in behind, and he was quick to react. Hullet. That is great defending, so alert.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Eto'o, and this is Cruyff. Platini, and the pass is intercepted. Raul, oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And here's Eto'o. Raul. Could move up a gear here. Thuram calmly anticipates. Platini. Hullet. Platini. Hullet. Chance! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Opts to... Big chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And here's Van Basten. Nuno Mendes. And they've got a throw. Raul. Beckenbauer. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Eto'o. Hullet. Cruyff. Eto'o. Well read, and the danger is averted. Thuram gets good distance on it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Raul. Raul. Oh, great shot. There's the shot!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That looks a good ball through. And that's put paid to a promising move.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's had a shot! Marvellous goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Suarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away.
And we've reached half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Platini gets flagged offside. That pass isn't the best. And that is as far as they're going to go. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pullet has created one goal already. And he's found a way past. Platini. Decent hit! Saliba gets rid without sophistication. Oh, shooting chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Cristiano Ronaldo is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line
Attendance
now.
for this match was
Almost an hour gone.
70,987.
That's a nicely... Just the goalkeeper to beat. Has a go! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And it's Van Basten. Seedorf looking to get on the end of this. Oh, great! And the finish! Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 4, Raul. Number 5, Van Basten.
Rudiger cuts it out.
Franz Beckenbauer.
Can he spark a counter here? Chips it through. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Bale.
Number 21, David Villa.
Goalkeeper's ball.
Number 13, Conte. Number 11, Baresi. Substitution in progress.
Interception. His positioning was spot on. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Platini.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Platini plays it short. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Spread neatly. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's free, he has got space. De Jong. And the ball's gone astray. David Villa. David Villa. That's Figo. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Oh, Red, nice interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Bale. Bale is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Shot at goal! It's Figo! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Figo just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Corner number 2 then. Platini with the short one. Manchester United with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Platini moves short. Vitinha, and he's gone backward here. Thinks one through. Oh, well played, well played. And he's heaved it away. Conte, and it's Figo. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 3
Platini.
minutes added time.
And they're quick to get it back. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Baresi. And time is up. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very... Well, hello and welcome one and all to what is a very special day on the English football scene. It's today Arsenal meet Manchester United, two giant institutions of the game that also happen to be amongst its most decorated. This a fixture which has been globally recognised as one of the defining rivalries of recent years. Rivalry often personal between managers and players, and down to the fact that both have so excelled. every game akin to gladiatorial combat and decorated with wonderful attacking football, crunching physicality. Faces have come and gone and rivalry has entered into a new era, but there is one thing that never changes, and that is the fact that neither of these sides can bear the idea of losing to the other, and that on its own a factor sufficient to make this utterly unmissable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly, it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Raul.
This is what good chemistry is all
He's
about.
got through. It's in. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he spark a counter here? That is a great pick out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And it's Azar. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's gone looking for safety. Van Dijk. Pull it. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. That's played into space. Well, that's beautifully. Can he finish? He's got a goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And now the breakaway. And it's Gullit. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Gullit.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Danger averted for now. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Van Dijk. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Luis Suarez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Raul. Can he get away here? Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No way through. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Passes short and sharp. Can he put it away? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Saliba can get it clear. And it's Beckenbauer. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2 then. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Tries to dink it through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Arsenal looking to pass their way through.
Has been indicated.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pull it. And he was quick to react. Vieira. Van Basten, who's set up one goal so far. He's through here. Now it's Hullet. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the whistle for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Manchester United have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. It's out for a goal kick. Beckenbauer. And here's Raul. Looking for options for movement. He's had it taken off him. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. Raul. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Van Basten.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Van Basten. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And that is expertly dealt with. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
The attendance for this match
So,
was
looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten. Now it's Eto'o.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And it's Hullet. Oh, super find. He's found the way through. He's in a good position here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here.
Substitution on the field.
Buffon, in the context of the game, he must save it.
Number 4, Raul. Number 7,
Brilliant save from Buffon!
Number 23,
Golden opportunity wasted.
not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Number 17.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Number 13.
He's gone backward here.
Number 11. Baresi.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Figo threads one in. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Backward it goes. Has a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Vitinha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Vitinha. Platini. He's looking to set free a runner.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Decent hit! In he goes again! He scores! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't get...
And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 10.
So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Number 15.
Arsenal go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that's well spotted. Thuram cuts it out. Van Dijk. Thuram. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Goes back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Bellingham. And there's green grass ahead of him. Bellingham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice interception, well timed. Some really good ball. He's had a shot! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Manchester United did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to... Well, hello and welcome one and all to what is a very special day on the English football scene. It's today Arsenal meet Manchester United, two giant institutions of the game that also happen to be amongst its most decorated. This a fixture which has been globally recognised as one of the defining rivalries of recent years. Rivalry often personal between managers and players, and down to the fact that both have so excelled. Every game akin to gladiatorial combat and decorated with wonderful attacking football, crunching physicality. Faces have come and gone and rivalry has entered into a new era, but there is one thing that never changes, and that is the...
Arsenal have got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful, just a little more discipline is called for.
Van Bouten. It's going to be another corner, I think.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Gullit goes short. And that's a throw-in. Gullit.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defenders up.
Roll! They score!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Platini. Well, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. Gullit proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o. Now the finish! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. And Gullit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cruyff. Platini. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. David Villa. This is promising. David Villa! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Gullit with the short one. And it's Van Bouten. And he's in on goal! Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Gullit. Oh, just skips past his man. Cruyff. Eto'o. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Arsenal take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Half an hour played now. Saliba cuts out the pass. Seedorf. He's had it taken off him. Nuno Mendes. Raul. And he's quick to snatch it back. Van Dalton, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nuno Mendes. Raul. Raul. Seedorf. He's had a hit! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That's really well manoeuvred. Eto'o, who's on a run down the left wing, and he's managed to get free.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Eto'o. Oh, what has he's had a shot!
At his time.
A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Van Dijk. Raul. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruyff. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Nuno Mendes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Luis Suarez. Pull it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Platini. David, great chance! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Villa really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. David Villa. Beckenbauer. David Villa. And he's picked out the run. And he's on his way. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. Cross flung in towards the middle. Tries to get it clear. Platini. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Platini. Driving through the middle. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going...
He gets big! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Raul. And there's green grass ahead of him. Out of play for a goal kick.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Hullet. He's got space in the end, and the finish! And it's there! And here's Hullet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pass is just off target. Nuno Mendes. It's Hullet. Nuno Mendes.
Raul.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. Can he get onto this?
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Hullet. Number 4,
Fernandez.
Raul.
Vitinha.
Number 7,
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Number 21.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Number
Punched
10,
away.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 23.
Platini cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get
Coming on the
away.
field,
Look, he could do with
Number
someone
8,
else taking responsibility to shift the
Number
target. He badly
17,
needs some help here.
Vitinha. Number 16,
Fires it in low.
Fernandez. Number 15, Batistuta. Number 5,
Driving forward.
Van Basten. Number 2,
Yeah.
Ibrahima Konate.
Oh, can he get onto this?
Substitutions taking place.
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And he's cleared it back out. Van Basten. Lahm does really well to win the ball there. And it's Lahm. Mbappe. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Not the most accurate pass. Cleared without complication. A searching ball that into space. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, this looks sharp. Passing nice and neat. Lahm. Could be danger here. Oh, there's a probing ball. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
Next time.
Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. Do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing.